guys, namaste and welcome back to my channel. As a this video is spicy because I'm gonna cover up the topic like why there is so many brand and it's so confusing, and it's kind of getting frustrating at this point, so yeah. So there is new brand coming, so as a naya case scroll garnu paryo bhane naya brand aisakeko huncha like there are new brand at every corner and there is like so many options and like it's so overwhelming at some point, like kun chai laउने hola, kun chai राम्रो ho, kun chai hoina, like यति धेरै किन छ, like is it like किन होला यस्तो भन्ने कुराहरु चाहिँ एकदम धेरै confusing हुन जान्छ हैन. So I'm gonna clear something up right now, and it's a little secret between you and me, wink wink. So why there are so many brand? The easy answer is because it's very easy to make a brand. Well, what is that easy to make a brand? Kinda like there are two things, okay? There is something called cosmetic line and there is something called cosmetic manufacturing. So wow, sounds so cool. There is a huge difference between cosmetic line and cosmetic manufacturing. Cosmetic manufacturing company भनेको चाहिँ the company which has उसको own factory हैन, जसबाट चाहिँ factory base उसको factory देखि नै production भएर इन्ग्रेडियन्टहरु अथवा लाइक तपाईको लाइक क्रीम फाउन्डेसनहरु त्यो factory देखि नै बनेर गएको हुन्छ हैन. For example, Colourpop को manufacturing US मा छ. So like there is lot of brand that actually have their own manufacturing, but there are a lot of brand that does not have their own manufacturing. So how do they work? Like they work because another term is called cosmetic line. You can simply paste a label in one ingredient and call it yours. So how cool is that, right? For example, like aloe vera gel, which is made by Patanjali. So if I contact to the manufacturing here, like manufacturing or company naam दिएको छ हैन, since Patanjali have their own manufacturing company, so it's not a cosmetic line, it's a cosmetic brand. So Patanjali Ayurvedic Private Limited or Limited, this is a manufacturing company, so they manufacture their product by themselves. We can also see in videos, Patanjali does have their own manufacturing company. So if I go to Patanjali Ayurvedic company and tell them like, I'm gonna pay you like 8 lakh or something, yeah, you can practically have your own cosmetic line in very cheap. Yeah, for cosmetic manufacturer you need to invest millions and millions, but for cosmetic line you don't have to invest much, like little is enough. So yeah, if I have like 8 lakh or 9 lakh, something like that, which I want to invest on cosmetic line, what I would go to any of the manufacturing which I feel like it's good for me, and then I would say like, oh मलाई यो product मन परिरहेछ हैन, put my name on it. So what they will do is they will remove the sticker of Patanjali and stick your name on it, and then there in market you will sell it as like, for example, like Pori Cosmetics. I don't want to be rude to her, but she has a cosmetic line. I just thought of it, so that's why Bonnie Aleko. What she sells is a cosmetic line, but not a cosmetic manufacturing. And there are a lot of people who does it, who actually sells a cosmetic line, like J-Lo, like Jennifer Lopez has recently launched her cosmetic line, and a lot of other people I don't remember, like, but a lot of them have their own cosmetic line, but not a cosmetic manufacturing. And so that's why like a lot of people do have an option of starting their own cosmetic line as a business. Until there is a lot of brand coming new days, because it's quite easier to build a cosmetic line, but it's very difficult to build a cosmetic manufacturing. So a question auna sakla, like is cosmetic manufacturing better or like cosmetic line better on the like actually they produce the same ingredient, like a cosmetic line तपाईले cosmetic line बनाउन आट्नु भएको छ, cosmetic brand बनाउन like manufacturing गर्न आट्नु भएको छैन भने चाहिँ the problem is that you will not have that much of freedom to choose what ingredient that goes into a cosmetic product हैन. अनि त्यही भएर पनि द्याट बिकम्स अ ह्युज इस्यु बिकज उनीहरूले चाहिँ जस्ट लाइक एउटा उनीहरूले जे बनाइरहेको छ त्यसमा तपाईँको लेबल टाँस्ने हो होइन. दे वुड अल्सो मेबी कुनै एउटा कोअपरेटिभ ब्रान्डहरू छ भने चाहिँ कोअपरेटिभ कस्मेटिक म्यानुफ्याक्चरहरू छ भने चाहिँ तिनीहरूसँग कुरा गरेर यु क्यान ह्याभ सम सोर्ट अफ लाइक हुन्छ नि नलेज द्याट बिहाइन्ड इट. अनि तिनीहरूसँग कन्ट्याक्ट गरेर लाइक मलाई चाहिँ यति मन पर्दैन उति मन पर्दैन भनेर उनीहरूले यदि त्यो अप्सन राखेको छ भने चाहिँ त्यो पोसिबल छ होइन. तर म्याक्सिमम् केसमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने दे आर अलरेडी मेकिङ प्रडक्ट फर अदर ब्रान्ड अनि दे वुड जस्ट स्टिक अ लेभल योर कम्पनीको लेभल लोगो मात्रै हानिदिन्छ कि अनि देन यु सेल द सेम प्रडक्ट द्याट दे आर सेलिङ but the name would be yours होइन. So yeah, so in a way like त्यही भएर पनि lot of the same thing are being sold in different name as well अनि that's why it can get so tricky and like so confusing like कति धेरै product कति धेरै like yeah, that's the reason why there are so many product and there are so many options and it can get so confusing. And it's like that doesn't mean that they all are good, right? They are, it can be anything inside that ingredient. Even the person who sells that product would not know 100% what goes into the ingredient, so it can be very dangerous game because for them it's just a business. And when you take something as delicate as skincare or ingredient that actually is for benefit of people into just business, then it can get really scary really fast. So that's why many people do suffer from different skin condition wearing different ingredient ani that is sell in a market. So even like for people for a person who like to recommend some ingredient, like for me I like to recommend some good product to you, it kind of gets really scary for me either because like I wouldn't know what they actually put in the ingredient because even the people who makes it doesn't know. So it kind of gets like very iffy at that point, you know. And even like I would like to read skincare ingredient like my skincare ingredient powder. I'd like to tell you guys like, oh yeah, this is good and this is bad, but actually like you would not know that they are actually putting that ingredient in it, right? Because if it is that easy to stick a level in a brand, then it's that easy to not you know, give you a full ingredient depth, you know. I can say this because I do feel I have found some not many brand which has hide a lot of ingredient, and yeah, this is what I'm telling as an experience, you know, not as bluffing, you know, kinaki I know what it takes to build a skincare product, and even the key ingredient or it was missing on those ingredient list ke, like that is mandatory things or you know. So that means they were hiding. And one of the most notorious brand for doing this is Ayurvedic brand, you know, because Ayurvedic brand tends to have the claim of being natural, and you know that 100% natural thing does not make a good skincare brand, or like skincare banana, it's very difficult to go with 100% natural, and they would like to hide those chemicals that they use in an ingredient. And the problem with that is that if you hide a ingredient, many people might be allergic to some ingredient, and many people would have some bad reaction to ingredient, and if it is hidden, it kind of becomes a problem. So yeah, this is a secret behind the whole big industry, which is getting billions and billions of dollars every year and earning so much and not caring about you. And that's why it's like that easy to make a brand, and that's why it's that easy to get sucked into this you know, this cosmetic world, and you know, be left out with nothing but like frustration and anger. So yeah, that's reality behind it. And in Nepal is no different for it. Actually, Nepal doesn't actually have its own manufacturing, not much, and that kind of makes it more vulnerable for Nepal to be more exposed to some bad brands. And even if I tell you, like, it's even the brand like Cetaphil, it can be duplicated and just be leveled as Cetaphil and be sold into a market. And if you go even for brand, you may not get that sort of brand value or धेरै problem छ त solution चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि solution is just one thing. It is to educate yourself and not to get fooled by this brand, because you should know, you should keep in your mind the brand is business, and they are doing it because they don't care about you. And yeah, and you should educate yourself as not to be fooled by this brand, and make a wise decision. So with that, I would like to say, be careful, and take care of yourself, and don't forget to ask if you have any question, comment, and concern, and definitely subscribe to my channel. I definitely like to be stay connected and truthful with you guys. I love you, and subscribe to my channel. Did I say that? I already did, right? So stay young, stay beautiful. I'll see you in next one. I love you all. Mwah.